Hey guys, so something that you might have noticed over the past few months is that I've sort of become a Halo channel. Now, the reason for this is that I'm kind of a Halo fan, and with the new Halo game coming out, I wanted to do a review of all the games before it came out. My channel already being kind of like a video game review channel, I thought it would be fitting. Also, you might notice that these reviews are much longer than my other videos. My longest video before this was like, I had 13 minutes long, I think, which was, the Elder Scrolls review. And my shortest Halo video right now is like 17 minutes long. This is because I found myself to have a lot more to say than I thought I would because of how many factors and connections there are with these games. Also, because of the fact that I'm really interested in Halo as a series. So anyway, Halo 2 Anniversary, the remaster of Halo 2 that came out to celebrate the 10th year anniversary of the game. However, it did launch within the MCC, so this is a review of all the content within the MCC that is Halo 2 Anniversary. However, the campaign is basically the same as the original. Obviously, there are obvious graphical differences along with a change in sound effects and just a little bit of art style. But these things are very subjective and realistically just come down to preference, so I will not be reviewing the campaign and instead will just be transferring over my original thoughts onto the score of this game. So if you want to see a Halo 2 campaign review, go watch my review. It's pretty good. So basically, everybody loves the remaster of the campaign, and I do too. I think it looks good and has some good cutscenes. There's also extra cutscenes that were used for promotion for Halo 5, which are also fine. Misleading promotion, but fine. However, it is kind of weird that these cutscenes present the game as like Arbiter explaining how he met the Master Chief. Halo 2 is not the story of how Arbiter met Chief. He does meet Chief within the game, but still, the story doesn't focus on that. Also, why does Arbiter need to explain this story to help find Chief? Maybe Locke can know Chief's tendencies, but shouldn't they be focused on the most recent tendencies of the Chief? These cutscenes are obviously just promotion, but yeah, I changed my mind. They're dumb. Now, the campaign is obviously virtually the same, but what 343 did make new was the multiplayer. This is what separates Halo 2 Anniversary from the other games. So how is it? Well, to start off, dude, the map selection is absolutely disgusting. There's like 7 developer-made maps, and that's it. And of these 7 maps, they chose some dumb maps to remaster. The Lockout remake is actually my preferred map when it comes to both versions, but it still isn't anything special. The Sanctuary remake is actually pretty good. I like the waterfall. The Ascension remake is never fun to play on, dude. The Blood Gulch remake is pretty good with those EMP towers, and thank God they remade Zanzibar. And the Island map, which I can't remember the name of, is fine. The other 4v4 maps that I can't remember, I think, dude, one of them is absolute trash. So yeah, look, man, I made it sound like the map selection is fine, but these are only 7 maps. That is garbage, dude. It's kind of like Halo Reach, where they probably expected Forge to cover the maps, but Forge maps in this game were just so ugly, dude. They're just kind of ugly and mostly bad. But yeah, overall, trash map selection. Now, Halo 2 Anniversary does actually have some stuff that the classic game does not have. 343 added a Forge mode, some loadouts, and added a bunch of weapons and vehicles into the sandbox. The Forge mode is fine, I guess, but not anything crazy that stands out. Loadouts are absolutely gay, but for the most part aren't anything crazy. The new weapons and vehicles, are like the Silenced SMG or Hornet, are all welcomed additions into the sandbox and are cool to see. They also added Infection, and when compared to other Infection modes, it's not super good, but you know, man, it's not trash. Now guys, the graphics. A lot of people call this game the best looking Halo game ever, even with Halo Infinite on its way. The cutscenes look phenomenal, but they are not in-engine cutscenes at all. They were made by Blur Studios, which were made entirely with different assets and tools. The campaign graphics also do look good, but they aren't looking better than Halo Infinite, dude. Come on. The multiplayer graphics can go from looking fine to absolute garbage. Graphics aren't something that I care about, but people have to shut the frick up when it comes to this game's graphics. Now, one of the worst parts about this game is the Halo 4 engine. The Halo 4 engine is one of the worst engines I have ever experienced. The sound effects are just so inconsistent because of the priority list of the engine. Most of the time, you will not hear the sound of you reloading or swapping a gun. This is so distracting and makes it look unfinished. Also, the entire in-game UI of the game just sucks ass. The sound effects of the UI, the little markers on top of the guns, the scoreboard, everything about this just sucks. It's ugly. Now, my biggest problem with this game is the hit detection. This garbage is just so generous for a game with no armor abilities or sprint. It is so easy to hit shots, and it is embarrassing. Also, the feel of the game is also bad. I don't like it at all, and people have to stop saying that this is the best multiplayer experience in Halo. You want a classic experience with no sprint or armor abilities? Then go play Halo 2, you dumb retard. Overall, this game is one of the weakest multiplayer experiences in Halo. I'm not sure if it is better than another game I'm thinking of right now, but it's the worst multiplayer I've revisited in Halo. I just find nothing special in this game, and I don't like it. I'm not mad though, at the end of the day, it's just an extra game, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and look out for my Halo 3 review. It's gonna be insane, dude, coming very soon. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for Halo 2 Anniversary. Goodbye.